Okay, so in this video, I want to talk about the most important thing you need to do before you get a tummy tuck, or, whether it's a traditional tummy tuck. I did not have a traditional tummy tuck. A traditional tummy tuck includes, they do liposuction, they do muscle repair, they might remove fat from your flanks, and then they tighten your skin. I had the sonobello. I had my procedure done at sonobello on May 30th, 2025. I had the ABX procedure done. That is a tummy tuck alternative. So essentially it is a mini tummy tuck. And I had fat removed from my flanks. I did not have any muscle repair. So that's part of the biggest reason why my recovery is like I'm healing so fast and I'm not hunched over really, really bad. I'm not in a whole lot of pain. I also had liposuction done on my upper and lower abdomen. And then my skin was pulled down and I had my belly button was repositioned. I love the way my belly button looks. It looks so natural. So before you just jump the gun and get a tummy tuck, you need to get yourself mentally prepared. Now, I was thinking about getting the ABX procedure back in 2024. I was still on my weight loss journey. No, back in 2023. 2023, I've been wanting to get my belly done for a very long time. I just was not mentally prepared. I knew I didn't want to go under general anesthesia. I didn't want to be put under. So when I learned about, I kept doing research. And so when I learned about the sonobello, ABX, and liposuction procedure, and that you are fully awake during the procedure, but they do give you light sedation. I was given Xanax, Benadryl, and that was, to help me be calm and relaxed. Xanax is anti-anxiety. So I was given Benadryl and Xanax and 2 Percocets, and all of that whole cocktail of medication made me really drowsy and loopy. But I was still awake and still, talking to my surgeon and everything, but I was very, very tired and loopy, drowsy. So you're still fully awake. And that's what I loved about this procedure. I am currently, let me see what time it is. Okay, so it's 3:56 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I had my procedure started at 12:15 p.m. on May 30th, and it ended at 4:15 p.m. May 30th, 2025. So it's 3:56. So at 4:15 p.m. June 1st, today is June 1st, I will be officially 2 days post-op. I cannot take a shower until June 3rd. So I have to wait 3 days before I can take a shower, and I cannot get my hip to hip incision wet. So before you get the ABX procedure, like even a traditional tummy tuck with muscle repair or the sonobello, ABX, and liposuction procedure, please do your research. I've been doing research for a very long time about this procedure, and I got myself mentally prepared. So the first thing you need to do is do your research. You need to know what you are getting yourself into. Don't just get a tummy tuck because other women are getting it or because I got it. Don't get the ABX procedure because I got the ABX procedure. You need to do your own research. The second thing you need to do is get yourself mentally prepared, because surgery sounds scary. And, you are going to be cut into. The surgeon is going to cut you. And tummy tucks are very serious procedures. specifically traditional tummy tucks where they do muscle repair. That is a very serious procedure. And with traditional tummy tucks with muscle repairs, the recovery time takes a lot longer. It takes a lot longer to heal from a traditional tummy tuck. Now with the ABX procedure that I just got skin removal and I got liposuction and I had my belly button repositioned. With the sonobello ABX procedure, the healing and recovery time is a lot less. And it's a lot safer because you are not put under general anesthesia. So before you decide to get, whether it's a traditional tummy tuck or you want to get the sonobello ABX and liposuction procedure done, do your research and get yourself mentally prepared. I wanted to get this ABX procedure done last year in 2024, but I chickened out because I just wasn't mentally and emotionally prepared. But I got the procedure done May 30th, 2025. I didn't chicken out. I was ready. I was mentally prepared. I was emotionally prepared. So that's the most important thing to do. Do your research, even if you have loose skin, even if you are the perfect candidate for a traditional tummy tuck or the sonobello ABX procedure, you need to do your research. You need to know what the complications are. There are complications that can happen with a traditional tummy tuck, such as blood clots. Your belly button may not look natural. There are so many different complications. Bleeding, even with the ABX procedure, there are complications such as bleeding, problems with the incisions, blood clots. So you need to know what you are getting into before you invest, money into getting a tummy tuck, because it's, number one, it's expensive. Okay. And number two, not every woman is going to be able, everybody's body is different. I just got through watching a YouTube video about this woman who she went into shock after she had a traditional tummy tuck done with muscle repair. Like, she was throwing up. She was in a lot of pain. She was rushed to the hospital. Like, her body went into shock. So I don't want that to happen to anybody. So, and I'm not trying to scare you. If you want to get a tummy tuck, do what makes you happy, but please do your research, because everybody's body is different, and your body may not be able to handle this kind of surgery. It might be too much. And so even though the ABX procedure takes less time to recover than a traditional tummy tuck, if you get the ABX procedure, it might take longer. Everybody's body is different. Like, I'm not in any pain right now. I just have a little bit of muscle soreness. It's really mild. I have some bruising and a little bit of swelling. But aside from that, I'm not experiencing any pain. So, there are women who have got a tummy tuck, and unfortunately, things have happened. There are women that have died from tummy tucks, from complications. So please do your research. Getting a tummy tuck, a lot of women have made it into a trend, especially on TikTok. Tummy tucks and the sonobello ABX procedure is not a trend. It's not a trend. If you are a perfect candidate for a tummy tuck, if you have had children and you have loose skin, then you are a perfect candidate. But please do your research, even if you are a perfect candidate. The reason why I had a mini tummy tuck done, at sonobello, I had the ABX procedure done with liposuction, is because after I had twins in 2014, I was left with a lot of loose skin, which is very common with pregnancy. And I hated it. I hated the loose skin. I hated that I was restricted to certain clothing. I couldn't wear bikinis. I couldn't wear crop tops. I just was very self-conscious about the loose skin. And so after 11 years, my twin daughters are 11, I decided to do something about it. And, I just got myself mentally prepared. I was ready to do it. So you have to get yourself mentally prepared, because when you go on the day of surgery, you can't chicken out. You can't there are women that have scheduled for the surgery and then they get scared, they are fearful, and they keep rescheduling. You can't do that. It is best, if you want to have a tummy tuck done or the ABX procedure, do your research, know what you are getting into, know the complications, get yourself prepared, make sure that you have somebody that can care for you after the procedure, because I'm telling you, after you have this procedure done, you will be needing help. You're going to be hunched over. I wasn't hunched over too much. The first 24 hours, yes, but I'm 2 days post-op, so I'm not as hunched over. I can stand up straight. You will need help. You will need somebody to help you put your pants on, put your socks on, even bending down. Like bending down to get things out of the cabinet, bending down to pick things up. If you drop something on the floor, you're going to be in a lot of pain. Now, like I said, everybody's body is different. So like the most pain that I was in was the first 22 hours. I am officially 2 days post-op. So I am not in any pain. I just have some mild muscle soreness on my back, my lower back, the sides of my abdomen, a little bit of muscle soreness on my upper abdomen, and I have some itchiness on my belly. All of that is normal. That is a normal part of the healing process. So do not just jump the gun and get a tummy tuck if you haven't done research. If you're not really sure, you need to be 100% sure that you want to do this, because a tummy tuck is not a walk in a park, because there is a healing process and you will be in pain. Yes, the results are amazing, but I'm telling you, there is a healing and recovery process, and it will take some time. You will be swollen. You will be in pain. You will be hunched over. And you have to walk. You have to walk, because if you don't walk, you can't stay in bed. You have to walk, because you don't want to develop blood clots. You have to keep yourself active by walking every 1 to 2 hours for 15 minutes for the first 2 weeks. Really, you need to stay active for a while. I won't be able to go to the gym and exercise for about a good 6 weeks. So right now I'm just walking. So before you just jump the gun and decide to get a tummy tuck, you need to make sure you are 100% sure, and you need to make sure you are mentally prepared. Because on the day of surgery, hey, you can't just chicken out. You have to go through with it. So get yourself mentally prepared, do your homework, know what you're getting into. Don't do it. Just don't get a tummy tuck or the ABX procedure just because I got the ABX procedure or liposuction or other women are getting it. Yes, your results, and don't expect to you can look at tummy tuck video before and afters, and everybody's results is going to be different. So don't think that, you can watch a tummy tuck video and see a woman's results and her belly looks like a bikini model, and then you decide to get it because you think that your results are going to look like hers. Everybody's body is different. Another important thing you need to do is make sure you lose weight before you get a tummy tuck. I was 111 pounds when I got my sonobello, ABX, and liposuction procedure done. I wanted to get it done back in 2024, but I still had like another 15 pounds to lose. So I'm glad that I didn't get it done then, because, I would be overweight. you know, so I waited until I lost the weight. I waited until I was nice and fit and lean. And that's part of the reason why I'm healing so fast, you know, and I still fast. You know, I still do alternate day fasting. Today is my fast day. I haven't eaten anything. The only thing I've taken my medication, my antibiotics, my arnica pellets. I've been drinking lots of water. I've been taking my ibuprofen, but that's about it. So I still fast. Tomorrow's a feast day for me. Another tip, a tip that I want to give you, a post-recovery tip, is to make sure you limit sodium in your diet, because after your procedure is done, you will swell. Because when you have any kind of surgery done, like I said in my previous video, your body treats it as an injury. So swelling is a normal part of the healing process. That is how your body responds to any kind of injury or surgery. So when you have a tummy tuck done or the IBX procedure, your abdomen will swell. And so if you eat a lot of sodium, a lot of salty foods, that is going to make it worse. You will retain a lot of fluid if you eat a lot of salty foods. So you want to make sure when you have a tummy tuck, you want to make sure you're eating a lot of fruits and vegetables, a lot of protein. Make sure you're drinking a lot of water. Avoid processed foods, sugary foods, salty foods, because you're just not gonna recover as fast. If you eat fruits and vegetables, drink a lot of water, if you eat healthy, you will recover quickly. If you are eating a lot of processed foods, that's not going to help you recover. You're not going to recover as fast. So I hope that you found this video helpful. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next upload.